when you live with bipolar disorder, isolation becomes an uninvited companion, lurking in the shadows of your mind. It creeps in slowly, whispering that you're better off alone, that no one can understand the roller coaster of emotions you ride. Imagine this. One day the world feels alive, bursting with colors, and laughter echoes around you. You feel invincible, untouchable, a storm of energy. Friends want to hang out. They text you, "Let's go," and you think, "Yes, why not?" But then, just as suddenly, the tide turns. Clouds roll in, dark and heavy, almost suffocating. You wake up, and everything feels different. Heavy, the weight of the world presses down on your chest, each thought spilling over like an overflowing glass. In these moments, that initial impulse to connect fades. Your phone becomes a daunting reminder of the outside world, a source of anxiety instead of connection. You start to think, they don't really want to see me like this. They don't understand. So you retreat, you shut the door, pull the curtains, and turn your back on the daylight. But here's the catch. This cycle isn't about wanting to be alone. It's about survival. You learn to create walls, thickened and fortified, built on the foundation of fear. Fear of being misunderstood, fear of being a burden, fear of the stigma that too often accompanies mental illness. During a manic phase, perhaps you're the life of the party, drawing people in with your exuberance, your creativity, your wild ideas that buzz around like fireflies. But when depression hits, it feels like those fireflies have flown away, leaving you in the dark, alone with your thoughts. Isolation becomes a sanctuary, but it's a sanctuary with no windows, no escape. You might think, I can reach out. People say, just ask for support. But consider this. When you're in that pit of despair, forming the words, even sending a simple text, feels like climbing a mountain. It's not that you don't want help. It's just that sometimes the energy it takes to connect outweighs the desire to engage. There's also this underlying worry that if you show your true self, raw, unfiltered, people will step back, afraid. So you paint on a smile, post a filtered picture on social media, living my best life. You say as if the words could persuade you, as if they could drown out the reality pounding against your heart. And as the days pass, you start to rationalize it. I'm protecting them from my chaos. You start to believe that your silence shields your loved ones from the turmoil inside, when in truth, it can leave them worried, anxious, wondering why you vanished. Sometimes they'll reach out, asking, "Where have you been?" And your heart clenches because you know there's no easy answer. You want to respond, to pull them in, but that fear grips you tight. Fear of being seen in your darkest hours, fear you'll be labeled as too much or not enough. Yet imagine, just for a moment, if the conversation switched gears. What if we talked openly about the struggles? What if isolation wasn't a silent battle fought behind closed doors? What if we built bridges instead of walls? Isolation is a thief, stealing joy, connection, and the essence of what it means to be truly human. But by breaking the silence, by sharing stories and struggles, we might just begin to light a path out of the darkness. The truth is, there is strength in vulnerability. It's time to dismantle those walls, brick by brick, and let in the light. If you live with bipolar disorder, remember, your voice matters, your story matters. The world may feel lonely at times, but you are not alone in this journey. Let's speak up. Let's reach out, because only together can we bridge the chasm isolation creates.